Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's RK Craig here with Bella Shepherd, ready to continue our adventures here in Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. Today we'll be doing some of our companions' loyalties. We're looking at doing Rex first, which will take us to Argus Row site, and then Lord Garrus with Dr. Salion in the Kepler Verge. So we'll check those out, and then we'll look into Tally's mission after that. Let's get to it.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
All right.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Now, what do you want?
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
I don't know if this is exactly what Shepard's going to ask, but I'm going to ask. Did you have anything to do with his death? Like, did you guys play any role in that?
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
Nice. Facility's location?
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Yeah, that'd be treason on my part. This is Alliance information. Whatever, if Kahoku had an agreement with you, that was between him and you. That's not me. I'm not handing over classified information to Cerberus.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What do you want the files for?
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Nope. I don't trust you. I'm not gonna work with the Shadow Broker in this. Sorry. I know owe nothing to Cerberus here, but I don't owe anything to you. Like I said, this is classified Alliance information, so nope, not happening, bud.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
That's a shame he doesn't seem to mention it at all. That what your action tiers are. Here is been cool if he did mention it and Larry the Shadow Broker. You know what your choice here was. Argus Row, I think family on Row. Okay, it states there. All right. I had a feeling it was somewhere in the inner part of the galaxy. Okay. Unusual readings. No. We are heading to Phoenix. We won't be doing Pinnacle Station, unfortunately. It's amazing that they were able to do that. Excuse me. They lost all the source code. Apparently, Bioware did, and they just thought it'd be way too difficult to resurrect that in the time frame they were looking at. And modders actually were able to do it in like, I wanted to say like 4 to 6 months. I believe it was 6. It was a pretty fast amount of time. They actually got it done. So props to those guys for doing it. I mean, I'm glad to have it in case I ever do feel like playing it again. But, and I hear they have made some changes within it. Like, I don't know if you are into that kind of battle simulation type of thing. It's pretty cool to have it, but it's not really something I'm interested in. And in Mass Effect 3 at the in the Citadel DLC they set that up there at the Silver Strip. I just do it one time. You have to do it in order to be able to get Jack to show up there, and then I do that with Jack. That's it. I've done it where you played through it, but it's not something I'm really interested in. I want to take Boy Garrus, Boy Rex. I did enjoy the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer when that was out in the original edition. I'm really surprised they didn't bring that into this Legendary Edition, man. It was a huge success. I think people still do play it. But you just know that unfortunately sooner or later those servers are going to shut down. And, that's going to be really, really disappointing. I really hope come up. I think that's it right there. In fact, I want to drive around and get this stuff. I mean, I don't really need anything. I think so. I think we're just gonna go get his armor. Oh, there is a movement going on right now talking about this very thing about preserving games that it's understandable that companies can't pay to have servers on forever, but in my opinion they should definitely make it a open source code on that, on at least on like that portion, so that people can, or whatever it would take. I'm certainly not a game developer, I don't know, but whatever it would take to make it so that people could.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
One way to look at it. At least, or make it available so that people can create their own private servers and let people themselves, gamers that have bought those games, still be able to operate them. Like, it doesn't seem right to me. It's something you paid for, especially those live service type of games. They shut them down, and the game is now useless. Don't seem right to me. I'm not a player that participates in that. I don't really do multiplayer. It's not my thing. And I don't do live service type of games. That's not my thing either. But there are plenty of people that absolutely love that kind of stuff, of course. And it seems wrong to me that it could be shut down. Out there, definitely pretty hidden away back here. All right, time to blow you folks away. I do like the splash damage this thing creates, man. You just gotta kind of spray the area and they go flying. All right, no type of hazard going on, so that's all right. So our weapons, see how you boys are doing. Yep, looks like you got your sniper rifle, you got your shotty. We are in business. Create a save right before we go in.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
And we're gonna get it for you, bud.
Hostile spotted.
Oh.
That's the
Where that shit at? Where's this person at?
Enemies on scope.
Bloody hell. Alright. Pick her up, please. Yeah, sounds freaking awesome. Love that mod that does that sound effect. Oof. Alright, go ahead and drop some carnage on that one. Good. Good job. Anybody up here? Yep. Okay. Try warping him. That's a shot. And I think I'll go ahead and just do the. Well, should I try sabotaging his weapon? Man, that's why I freaking love explosive rounds, man. It just throws them around, dude.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Oh, we're good. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! We got explosions galore about to drop, boys. Stand back. Yeah. Oh boy, you better watch out, Rex. Oh man.
All clear.
Yeah, that just made Shepard's day right there. I mean, we're getting Rex's armor here. Shepard's real happy about, but that was freaking awesome. Alright, go ahead and just get another save. And we'll gather all this stuff before we pick up Rex's armor here. Ooh, Savant X, that's amazing. We'll give that to Liara. She may already have one, and if she does, then I'll give that to you. I'll have to see what Liara's rocking first. There it is.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
That's great, Rex. I'm happy, man.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Feelings mutual, bud. Grips his gun with renewed purpose. Nice. And again, that's the community patch mod that added the actual way you can see the armor and you have that little cutscene. Like, it's such an amazing mod, man. Adds just so much. And it fixes a ton of bugs, and then you get stuff like that. That's a great deal. That's, I mean, maybe some of you guys are like get tired and talk about, oh, this mod does this mod does that. I hope not. I hope, because and another part of what I want to do in this playthrough was showcase a lot of these mods that maybe a lot of people haven't seen. Obviously, I'm a very tiny channel. This is my first ever time of doing such a thing. Brand new at this, but still, I wanted to get it out there and do my part and share all these terrific mods. And this, above all, this terrific game, and all three of these games. But to those of you that have actually subscribed and liked the video and whatnot, man, I appreciate it so much. I'm not doing this to make it big as a YouTuber. That's not my goal here. It's not why I started this. I did it because, and I'm doing it because it's just something I've always wanted to do. Probably about 2011, maybe 2012, somewhere in that range. But, I just always wanted to make a Mass Effect Let's Play, and I want to have all three games. More than anything, I want to have all three games up here and on YouTube, and when I'm long gone, this will still be here, and it'll be my love letter to BioWare for creating this awesome series. And that's why I'm making this. And if like it actually finds any type of audience, then that's terrific. I know that there are tons of other Mass Effect fans out there, so those that love it, I hope they find it and find enjoyment in it. Alright, so next up will be our boy Garrus, and we need to see, that was in the Kepler version. Back it up. Back it up. Let's see if it's where did I see Kepler Verge? Only Dr. Say, I can't see it there. I can't see where it's pointing to. Oh, I had it. There we go. Yep, that is what I was wanting to do, but I'm wanting to do my squad mate stuff here first. Off rehearsal. Nothing. Boy, Baron here. See if there's anything in the asteroid belt. Yep, alright. Well, I don't recall if there can ever be two things within an asteroid belt. I don't remember, so I'll continue to look. I have my phone. There's not, but you never know. Nope. Alright. Let's go look at the Dr. Hart. Yep. Dr. R. Hart. That's our guy. Okay. Of course, taking our boy Garrus. Take our gal Tali with us.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright. Good spot to have. Have a shotgun. Tali's definitely can prove herself useful in here. Explosive rounds for the win, man. Oof. Nice, Garrett. Oh yeah. Mini explosion. Shepard likes those too. Not as much as the big boys, but definitely likes explosions. There, let's look straight away if we can. Yeah. Nothing, huh? I think. Nothing here, man. Just locked away in the ship with those freaks he made. Alright.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Yeah.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
You certain about that, Garrus?
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Back down, Gareth. We're gonna arrest him and let the due process play out.
We'll take him in, drop him off at the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
Gareth, think, man. You're an officer. We gotta do this by the book. Obviously, if he attacks us, then we're in self-defense. But hopefully he'll surrender himself here to be arrested. Let's see how this plays out. But think about it, Gareth.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Yep.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
Man. Looked like he just ran away. You shot him in the back. I'm gonna be frank, Gareth. I don't know, man. Did he draw a weapon? I didn't see it. It looked like you just straight blasted a dude as you ran away. Oh, man. I'm gonna tell you, though.
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
I'm gonna head back to Normandy. Yep. Well, good job, Gareth. You got your revenge finally. It's long overdue. Lots of stuff in here. Cool. Alright. Back to the ship we go. Now, I'm going to be doing Tally's mission, but I've recently installed a mod and I've never used it before. And part of me, because I'm doing a Let's Play, is thinking, should I use, what it basically is going to allow me to do is, because those of you that have ever done her mission there, you get, I think it's like 4 different bases that you have to go to on 4 planets. And nothing is carried out story-wise. It's just shoot a bunch of gets, honestly. Go to these different bases, shoot gets. And then finally on the last one you go to, and that's where things happen. But otherwise it's just shooting gets. It gets repetitive, and especially like I say, if you played it as much as I have, anyway, this would basically what I'm gonna get it. It should be, if this mod works properly. I think I'll go to the Voyager cluster. I believe is where it is, or is it, no, the Armstrong Nebula. We'll go there, and then I think we'll get a message, and then from Admiral Hackett, I believe, and then a message will come in, and with that, we can decide either basically to skip all of those 4 bases and just go directly to the final one, or we could just decline it and go and do them all. I'm honestly leaning towards skipping them. As I say, there's nothing there story-wise, and I think sometimes brevity is the soul of wit, and what I think we'll be doing.
Stand by,
Nope.
shore party.
Nope.
Decontamination in
Not me.
progress.
Nope. Stay away. Not getting me.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Shep has some eccentricities, as you see. She really likes explosions. She hates being scanned. Coming back on board her ship. She just ain't having it. Okay. Do a quick save. We'll head for the Armstrong Nebula to see how that plays out. This is the first time I've ever used this mod, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. Where am I up? There. Yeah.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
Any more information than that?
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
Yeah, or worse.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Thank you, sir. Alright, let's see if this works. Proud to serve, Exo Presley. Approve. Alright, now we should just be able to do the main one. Crap, I'm backing out and left us back here. Didn't realize that. Obviously, we're missing out on exploring those 4 worlds, but yeah, I'm not too concerned. There is nothing essential in any of that. No real story elements. I hope so you won't be disappointed that that's my choice here. Alright, take a look at the main planet. The world, the moon that we're going on here is actually in Mass Effect 3 is a M7 mission, I believe. Solcrum. Yep, obviously we are taking Tali and we're taking Garrus. As you well know, they become an item in Mass Effect 3 if you don't romance either of them. Does that mean our Shep here, Bella, won't be dating Garrus in Mass Effect 2? Not gonna say yet. Who knows? Maybe. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we're just gonna head straight to the Geth outpost. Couple out looks pretty amazing, honestly. Really cool. Yep, down that way. Alright. We got this. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. You take a beating here. And all these rockets and these big old bad boys. You can take a beating. Boy, line it up. Line it up. Come on, move. Boy. I think that's why people talk about why it's so much better with the mouse and keyboard. You could get precision a lot better because I'm trying to fine tune it with that controller and it isn't really moving. I just do not have the dexterity to play with the keyboard and mouse, man. Wish I did, because like I said, I've heard it's the precision you get in shooting is second to none. I don't tell. Go ahead and get a save. Although we are in a hazard. Make it quick. Yep. And we go. Oh, already hear the hoppers going. There's what? I want you using the sniper, buddy. Yeah, you're so lethal with it. Tally, you got the shotgun ready. How I like. Alright. Crap. Move, Jeff. Got him. Oh crap. Oh crap. This ain't good. Well, try Carnage. Holy crap, man. Oh, and I'm poisoned. Seeing if that'll drop you, hopefully. That'll do any good. Try sabotaging them.
Patching you up.
Shield boost here. Man. Things are going pretty rough out here. Oh Lord. With that sabotage, man. Where's he at? Man, yeah, that was getting tough. Got anybody up here still? Yep. Holy crap. Oh boy. Oh boy. Couple of we're gonna all hit him with the, well, she got energy drain with me and Garrett, so hit him with the overload. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you got knocked out, big boy. Holy crap, I wouldn't expect a prime, man. Lord have mercy. And, yeah. We supposed to be going in there? Don't know, I hope not, because it's closed. I'm pretty sure the mission is done. Alright, we can go into this one. they locked out? I mean, they may. I don't want to do that and break it. They may like gonna fast travel to me, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Let me go see if they're behind the door. Yep. At least I'm still able to use their power somehow. They saved my ass. But yeah, you two want to join me? And making Shep have to do this solo. I mean, Shep is a badass. We know this. I mean, Tally, come on, man. This is your deal. Don't worry though. I won't tell anybody you hid behind the door. Again, where's she at? Is she behind the door still? Are you serious, Tally? Being shy. Tally. Come on, Tal. Atta girl. Jeez. Oh, there's a big moment. Maybe that's it. You're just kind of nervous about this momentous moment in your life. But come on. We will indeed download the data. I thought there might have been a little cutscene from the community patch thing, but nope, they didn't do it. Ah well. Maybe someday. Alright. Yeah, that I'm gonna tell you though, that does make her loyalty mission here. That's not loyalty, but what we'll call it. Much more palatable, man. Like it's kinda tedious and after you've done this so many times. Go and take on all those planets. Alright, let's save. This is where we had that crash last time. Alright, back up we go. Fingers crossed. I'll pause the video if it does. Alright, we made it. Okay, now we'll go talk to all those, to those three about what we just achieved. Then after that, I think we'll head to the Citadel real quick. I want to talk to Anderson and Udina. Update them, debrief them on our mission on From Novaria. We'll turn in or check in with Emily Wong about the bug we set.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's the matter, man?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
You think he's gonna get away?
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Alright, Garrus. I mean, you keep doing what you're doing. You've been a big help. I'm glad I can count on you.
Thank you, Garrus. I'll keep that in mind. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do catch him.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I mean, yeah, I am concerned about that, and I think they were doing stonewalling us right at the beginning there. Specifically, I think stonewalling Garrus in his CSEC investigation. Like, it was until we brought irrefutable evidence on them that, you know, they didn't have any more choice. Yeah, I can't say that I trust them to actually, you know, see this through, but we're gonna try and do the right thing. If we're not, you know, left with any choice, then we'll take them out, but we'll try doing things right. But it is possible.
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I mean, Yeah, as a last resort. So there. I mean, we will do our damnedest to avoid that. We'd rather just arrest him if we could, but if he leaves us no choice, then sayonara, Saren.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat.
Yep.
But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
I guess. Come on, man. Reconsider.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm curious, I can't recall if he has something to say further about Dr. Sayon after completing his mission, and if he does, did I lose it because I did all, I just went and did all 3 of their missions in a row instead of coming down and speaking to them after each one. I hope I did. So if he doesn't do it, speak to me here. Maybe he'll speak to me after we do another mission. I don't know. Maybe even after a major mission. I'm not sure. I don't recall. But let's see if I could talk to him now and get something about that.
Commander, good to see you.
Nope, can't even talk to him. So we'll see after another mission.
Commander, how are you?
Yep. All right. Let's talk to Rex.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
I think we've already gone down this, but we'll continue further and see if not, might be a whole new dialogue that he spins us here. If not, I think I need to investigate, and I think there was an option there about the family. We'll continue this for now, see what he says.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
I feel you. Just keep butting your head against the wall, and sooner or later you say enough of this. It's not getting anywhere. Okay. I mean, I think it's something worth trying. That's your reason, though?
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero.
Yeah, you are. Just don't know yet.
Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You got tremendous potential, Rex. You just don't realize it yet. But sometimes, but you've got a greater purpose.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Alright, here it is. We'll ask him about the family.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
Alright, and what about life as a mercenary?
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
Do you like it then?
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups.
Like ours.
I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Well, I mean, you're awfully jaded right now. Cynical, but which is understandable. And what you've gone through, what the Krogan have gone through, but you're gonna dig a little deeper, I think, what we're gonna see. I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. Let's see if it goes silent again.
Shepard.
Rex?
All right.
Rex?
Bruh, it's heartbreaking to me. All right. See if how Tali's doing.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course, Tali.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
I get it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
I couldn't imagine doing that, man. Saying that I wouldn't risk with Tali. Like, come on. He's, you know, putting her neck on the line, helping us out. I do that, and will you head back to your fleet?
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren.
Hell yeah.
But my people need this.
I mean, obviously she has the capabilities, and if she doesn't, the Quarians do themselves to break the encryption, but well, that's good. You're gonna use it to wipe out the Geth?
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Yeah, Tali, you've been a huge help, and I say you've risked so much, so I'm happy that I can help.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay.
Sure you can.
The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Tali's awesome. Yeah, no, she's gonna pay us back and then some, man, by seeing us through. Between her and Garrus, the two characters that will be through with us through all three games, like Tali and Garrus are awesome. I'm just absolutely loyal to Shepard. And, I love them both. It's good to hear, Tal.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
You got it, Tal. Alright, there we go. Next up, we'll head to Citadel. Take care of that business over there. And then we'll probably call it a session. After that, I think we'll be looking to do Down the Sky. Will be our next episode. And I like that mission. It's pretty cool. Alright, another save.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
What I do. Alright, so now it's turn to the Citadel. Hold it down, Presley. We'll be back shortly. You too, Joker. Hold it down. Don't go nowhere. Alright, we'll take Liara and Aiden.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I'll change Shepard's armor out for that. I'll be changing her armor out on the bigger missions. I really like this armor. I think it looks freaking really badass. Might be my favorite one that she's got, but at least in this first game of the armors that I have, might be my favorite. So maybe she'll even rock it at the very end. Thank you, soldiers. Salute. Wish I could salute you back.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
I never used to notice that Kaidan does that, where he grabs his head. Like, is that from his? Is he getting migraines? Is that what he's dealing with? I had a feeling she'd be there. But yeah, you see him frequently holding his head when you're going through elevators and stuff. Just have a feeling that that's what he's dealing with, his headache. All right.
Commander Shepard?
Yep.
Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
All right.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Excuse me, I'm honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Anyway, no, it's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
Yeah.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
It is funny to do this in all three games are just knock her the hell out. Like, it does, it gets funny, but no, we ain't gonna go that route here. Yeah, no, it isn't just humans that did this. We did have tremendous amount of input from the Turians.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Well, certainly we wouldn't share those secrets with the public. I mean, yeah, you don't share, secrets of a nuclear submarine with the entire public. But let's see. It is still Alliance, and I'm with the Alliance, so, and I'm the one who steers it. Not technically. I mean, that's obviously Joker, but I command it. I lead it. It's in my hands. I'm with the Alliance still.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
Yeah, that's classified. No comment on that.
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details of my missions.
So you were there on a mission from the Council? That's very interesting. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Yeah, we'll have to earn that respect. That's on us to earn it.
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned.
Yep.
And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah, I can't divulge that. That's not for me to say.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Yep. It's fine. Her questions seem fair to me. Alright, where are we going to next? I'm going to the Presidium, that's right. Heading to the embassies area, because that's where Emily Wong should be, and then we'll speak to Udina and Anderson. Presidium, embassies. Okay, she should be down here. Yep, there she is down there. And that little circle pop up, I believe. Yep, there she is. Alright. Ms. Wong?
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. Happy to help.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alright. Right on. Alright. And we will be seeing Emily Wong in Mass Effect 3 mod I have installed.
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right?
No. I'm not going to do this right now. We'll do this at a later date. And I'll have Ashley with me. So for now, we're just going to avoid the political protest going on. Excuse me, pardon me. Busy here. Same with you. Nope, not yet.
Could I take a moment
I don't know, sorry. I'm on my phone. Alright, let's speak to these two gentlemen. And debrief them, let them know how things went on Noveria.
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the Council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
No, taking her at her word. I believe they've learned.
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of the entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador.
Yep.
Shepard did the right thing.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
They're both raising really good points. As per usual, Captain Anderson absolutely has our back. Stand-up guy, man. I don't think he'll have anything more new to say, but what? See?
Yes, Commander?
No, nothing
more. I should
more.
go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, I should go. So with that, we will handle a couple of these missions when we return. Just as we will take care of him, and in fact I'll trade out Liara for Ashley right now before we go. Alright, so next time we go down there we'll speak with your new armor, Ash, how it looks on you. Turn around. Ashley, don't be shy. Yep, looks pretty cool. You too, Caden. All right. So that'll be next time. Turn the camera towards our gal here. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. It's been fun. It's good to help out some of our squad mates there. Next up, we'll just be doing those two little side quests that we have right there before us before we head out. On our way back to the Normandy, from the Normandy, we'll head out to do Bringing Down the Sky. I look forward to it. I hope you'll join me. RK Craig, signing off. Oh, I almost forgot. Please hit the like button if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can continue to follow Bella Shepard and her journey through the Mass Effect universe. Thanks so much. Catch you around. Later.